The effect of electric current, number 2, is to cause a magnetic field. What is magnetic field? When you take a piece of paper, you take what we call ion fillings. Ion fillings are particles that makes up ion. These ion fillings, you put them in the piece of paper and you take a conducting wire and connect it to the cell. After connecting it to the cell, you place it in the center. What is around it, it will show a movement to show that there is magnetic fields. So when we talk about magnetic field, we talk about the lines of a force around a permanent magnet. A force, lines that are caused by a force around the magnet, surrounding the magnet, we call it magnetic field. So that one we learn more in grade 9, and how to draw magnetic fields to show attraction and repulsion. And then we have got the effect of electric current, number 3. The effect of electric current, number 3, is electric current can be used for making electromagnets. When we talk about electromagnets, we are talking about those magnets that are able to carry things. There is in an electromagnet, there is a flow of charge that is produced to magnet what can be magneted. What is the importance of making an electromagnet? You can make your own electromagnet to play with, but an electromagnet, what it is used is this. When the cars are broken down, they use electromagnet to pick them up and throw them into trucks to take them for recycling. They use electromagnet to pick up ions. They use electromagnet in the pods, in the harbors, when they deliver goods, to carry those big containers, because it will be expensive to hire people to carry those big containers and put them to the ground or carry them into the ship. So the electromagnet, there is a charge that is flowing through it to carry the ions that are heavier, the containers that are heavier, and carry them over a distance and place them somewhere. So we've seen those dangling things, big things dangling. Those ones are the electromagnet that are used to carry the objects and the containers or the heavy stuff that are surrounding a place in some companies in the harbors. Because it will not be easy for the company to hire many people to carry that, because it will be too expensive. So that is the use of an electromagnet. So that's the effect of an electric current. Another effect of electric current is that electric current can cause a chemical reaction in a solution. When we talk about chemical reaction in a solution, this must take us back to our lesson in term 2, our grade 8 lesson, natural sciences. So in term 2, we learned about elements when they go through chemical reaction. 2 different elements from the periodic table, when we take them and make them react, they form a compound. And that compound, when we want to separate it, we can use electricity, because elements cannot be broken down by physical means except by using other method like electricity. This method of utilizing electric current to separate mixtures called compound, we call it electrolysis. So after these compounds, when we want them to go through this separation, let us say we'll take, for example, copper chloride. Copper chloride comes from copper and chlorine. Copper and chlorine, they are blue in color. Copper chloride is blue in color. So, first step that you have to do when you want to prove that electric current can cause a chemical reaction in a solution, you have to make a solution. The solution that we make what we call ionic solution. When we talk about ionic solution, we talk about that solution that has got a charge on it. It has got charges through it. Electricity can pass through an ionic solution. So when electricity passes through an ionic solution, we call it chemical reaction. So when we make an ionic solution, we take copper chloride and mix it with water. When we place it in water, it will separate. It will become chlorine ions and copper ions because we are making copper chloride solution, meaning that inside water, each and every one will identify itself. It will have its own charges. Copper will become positively charged. No. Yes, it will become positively charged. While chlorine will become negatively charged. So because copper will become positively charged and chlorine become negatively charged, it will no longer be called copper chloride. It will be called copper chloride ionic solution, which is copper ions, chlorine ions. We separate them. It's copper ions, chlorine ions. When we write them as the symbol for copper Cu plus and symbol for chlorine Ci negative. So that will tell us that it is an ion. Wherever you see a plus in copper, L symbol for copper, know that it's a copper ion. Whenever you see a negative on the element, know that that is an ion. Don't be confused and say, oh, they brought mathematics in numbers in science, and it start confusing you. You start getting stressed. If you look at Cu plus is copper chlorine, is copper ions, and when you see Ci is chlorine ions, they are separated. Now we have ions. The moment you make an ionic solution, that ionic solutions contain separated elements. It's no longer compound, but it's a solution, ionic solution. But are the elements that have got charges because they are in water. So because they have got charges, it means that electric current can flow through it. So in the next video, we are going to do this experiment I will explain it first. I will do it sometime. For now, I am teaching the theory of it. I will refer you to the video once I do it. Thank you. Continue to watch this video so that you become knowledgeable. Listen more and more and more and more. Go to my YouTube channel and you will, it is the link, I will attach it here. Thank you. Dango.